Guys, welcome to my channel, the O Double channel with me, Olayemi Oluwadamilola. And it promises everything that you get, every post, every notification that you get, and everything that you get to watch on this channel. They're always entertaining, exciting, interesting. They teach, it's comprises of everything that you can think of. And today is no exception. I tell you, no exception. But I'm going to go about it today in a very different dimension. Are you feeling my rhymes? No exception dimension. Thank you. Yeah. So we're going on a different dimension today. It's not going to be me. I'm not going to be talking alone. Before you'll be like, I am Olayemi Oluwadamilola and I'll be talking alone. Now it's me. Yeah. I have with me my sister, my friend. She can be very annoying at times, but we just have to deal with it, right? So I have here with me the delectable Temitayo Balogun'S. She's cool, calm, and collected, and also very nice. But do not try rubbish with her. She's very good to stay. You don't want to try rubbish, right? Yeah.
Hi guys, and I'm excited to be here today. So I'm excited to be on David. I feel like I've achieved a lot in doing the David show. So if you've not subscribed, this will be the appropriate time for you to subscribe. Yeah. But she's doing an amazing job on the channel. So I'm sure you don't want to miss any of our, our updates. So you need to subscribe and click that notification bell.
Yes, like she said, let me re-emphasize it again. I've been saying it and saying, but maybe now that you've heard my dear say it, maybe the Lord will touch your heart. Yeah. So click on the subscribe button below and subscribe, and you'll be getting posts as if they hot. So just be entering. Like the way you're getting a lot in your this thing. That's the way you'll be getting it as if they hot. No, there's nothing like stale. No. Once you subscribe, you'll be getting it as it comes. Nothing. My friend and sister Temitayo Balogun'S. I have to put the Yoruba something in it. She's not making it stay. There's no point for me to go with you. Yeah. She's going to be answering the questions while I ask them, and then I also chip in one or two things like I feel like saying too, but she's going to be the major person answering the question. Yeah, right. Let's warn you. Yeah. So a round of applause for my guest on the
I'm on a hot seat.
Yeah. It's not too very hot, yes, but it's a warm seat. So a round of applause for my guest today and my friend Temitayo Balogun'S. We'll go for a quick break, and then when I come back, we'll start asking the question. I will start asking the question, meaning yes. We'll go for the quick break, and then when we come back, I personally will start asking my guests the question of today. Don't go away. Welcome back, and thank you for staying with me on this channel, Olayemi Oluwadamilola. In case you do not know, this is the O Double channel, and I hope that you have clicked on the subscribe button below to subscribe so you can get notifications as the post comes in regularly, and also getting the top information on anything that is posted on the channel. And also with me here is my guest, Temitayo Balogun'S. And I said earlier before I went for the break that today's post is going to be different dimension. I'm not going to be doing the talking from morning to night, I will be asking the questions, she will be answering. I will also chip in one or two things, like I said. So that is what we're about to do. So the first thing I want to ask that we'll both be answering is so here now, the recent thing people are talking about now is like that's the major issue currently going on in the world. Relationship. This one broke up, that one did not break up. This one got divorced, that one did not. Like that. So the first question I want to ask is, can you marry someone your mom or your dad does not approve of?
Can I marry someone my parents do not approve of?
Yes.
Basically, my answer, I'm going to explain it before people will not come up for me. I would say no, because when your parents tell you not to do a certain thing, there's a way that thing comes back. There's this repercussion or something that comes along with it. So my parent tells you not to do something. I remember when you're in secondary school, your parents tell you don't do a certain thing, and by the time you do it, the thing will now bounce back. Like it wouldn't work out the way you expect it to work, and they're like, okay, I told you not to do this thing. So basically, I would need the blessings of my parents for me to go ahead and marriage. It's very, very important. So I would not marry someone my parents would not agree or would not, give me blessings. And in a case like that, if I really like that person, like I'm really in love with the person and I want to get married to the person, I think I'll just take it to God in prayer. Like I can just go to the altar, just go and like, God, what's happening? I need to understand why did you know. If they do not give me reasonable reasons, probably just give me one random reason, and I'm like, okay, fine, everyone can deal with this, or I can work with this. I can just pray back and like, God, if you know you really want me to marry this person, if this person is really right for me, then you need to convince my parents yourself. Like you need to work on them and make them see reasons with me why I should marry the person. But we know that this person, like on a nonce, is not even good at all. Yeah. Just let the both of us,
separate ways. The road is wide enough.
Definitely. So I think that's what I would just do. I'm not trying to be spiritual. I'm not say that. I'm just saying that's what I would do, because if I try to convince them, I will try my best to convince them. If it's not working, if it doesn't work out, because sometimes I'm telling your parents one thing and they're thinking another thing. So if I try convincing them and it doesn't work, I think I'll just take it to God in prayer, and God might be able to convince them. And if God does not want, the both of us can like to separate.
So for me, if I bring someone home and my parents are like, no, Dami, you can't marry this person. First off, I will ask you, please, what's your reason? If you cannot give me a reason, I'm still not answering you. I'm sorry. Like, I have an. But if you give me a reason and your reason is not strong, or maybe you tell me as tribal mark. Excuse me?
Is it your mark?
Thank you. Or you tell me he's a lefty, or he works in a certain way. How does that affect his situation on ground? How does that affect his person? So if those are your reasons, or maybe because it's from a particular tribe and you're like, no, I'm sorry, excuse me, ma. Is this person I want to marry? And I know we're compatible, except you want to go and find husband from you. But if those are the reasons, I'm still not going to answer. There's no point taking it to God. I'm just going to say, no is no. We look, go. But maybe you just wake up one night and you're like, that means you cannot marry this person. Maybe you dreamt, or very valid and strong reasons. Fine, we can pray about it, because sometimes the devil can be very funny. And like, I know, not trying to be churchy too, God is not author of confusion. So if he's telling you this, is also sending the same information to other people, so everybody's carried along the same way. So if one person is beginning to say, I'm seeing something else, and every other person is saying, I'm seeing this, then we need to go back to God to be sure. Until then, if those are not the basis of why you're telling me I cannot marry the person, excuse me, I'll just look. I'll go and meet pastor. Pastor will pray for us.
I mean, to run away, right?
Okay, so the next question is, nowadays, when you hear the reason why somebody left a particular relationship, or maybe a husband and wife, they're not together, maybe you hear that someone is cheating on the other, either the husband or the wife. And I was reading a post where somebody was saying that cheating makes relationships strong. So, as the guest on the channel today, I'm throwing the question to you. Do you think that cheating makes a relationship stronger?
Okay, for me, this is what I'm going to start first. For me, Temitayo, I don't know about any other person. I think one of the things I can't stand in a relationship is the fact that one person is cheating while the other person is being faithful. It's a relationship, it's supposed to be a give and give, thing. If I am putting in my time, I am putting in my faithfulness, I expect you to at least have a level of respect for me and, appreciate what I'm putting into a certain relationship. So I don't like, for me, I really do not like the fact that someone is cheating or another person is being faithful. We need to be on the same page. That is what makes it a relationship. So I don't think cheating for me makes any relationship work better. For me, because I don't know, if you cheat on me, it might not be the end, but there's a space.
Yeah, like there's separation that's created.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, if I catch you in probably, let's say, in a place with another lady and you're cheating on me with that lady, or I get to find out you're cheating on me with another lady, and I see in that same position, or I see you communicating with somebody the same way you were communicating with the person you were cheating on me with, I would not be comfortable. I would not even be comfortable with you around the other ladies, because I feel you've
Maybe
cheated
that's
once,
something.
and there is always a probability of doing something you have done before.
Again.
And because there is no way you cheat, I think there is a level of pleasure people get when they cheat on their partners. Like you get a pleasure that you don't get from your partner. You might not be at peace at then, but you know, those 5 minutes enjoyment that can ruin a relationship or ruin a life. You know, so I'll just not be at peace like you're with another person and you're doing the same thing you were doing when you were cheating with me on another person. So I don't think cheating, we've seen people, to be fair on some people, we've seen people that probably their boyfriend cheats on them, and they stay with them, like
I was
they
going
stay
to
with
come
them
to
all
that, like,
through. The guy will go and give.
Yeah, like in a situation where the guy comes up and say, you were the reason why I cheated. You are not always at home. You had these issues. You know, you are always this and always that. You don't pay me attention.
If it's marriage, we die here. The both of us we are doing together, we'll sort it out. But if it's a relationship, I think you know, you need to sort some things out in a relationship. If this is what I'm not going to take from you, why do I start taking it now? Why do I even start? Why do I smell it? I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it from afar. You know, don't just let it come. So I don't think it's make it.
It's very sweet.
I'm just saying.
Don't jerk. Don't jerk. Okay, so moving to the next question.
You didn't say your own.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, cheating. Indeed, I don't. As far as I'm not cheating, don't try it. Don't try it. That's what I mean. There's no explanation, but don't just try it. I don't think cheating makes, well, for some people maybe, but for me, cheating will never ever make anything stronger. Like everywhere you are going to be imagining, calculating. If I call you and you're not answering, like I call you like 5 times and you're not answering me, my mind is already somewhere else because you have done it before. So I don't understand how it's going to make me or make the relationship stronger. How I call you like 5 times and you're not answering me, and expect that my mind should not go like, maybe what is this guy doing? One way or the other, my mind would, even when you haven't cheated, I'm calling you, you're not answering me, my mind is already going like, it's calculating things, and then now I catch you cheating, and maybe by some miracle reconcile, and I'm calling you, you're not answering me. I go to your office, you're not there. I ask people that I know that associated with you and they don't know anything about you. Please, where do you want my mind to go?
Definitely.
Thank you. So I don't see cheating to make anything relationship stronger. The next question I want to ask, this is related to my friend. I was talking with her sometimes back, and she was telling me that she's still relating with her exes and that she doesn't even mind having them at her party. And I'm like, your exes at your party? Okay, oh. I know some people do it, but since I have you here, I will ask you the question too. So you want to get married and maybe you have like 4 or 5 exes. Will you invite them to your wedding? Will you be cool to say, hey babes, I'm inviting my exes to my wedding or to our wedding? And I don't know, but how do you see it? Can you do that?
At this point, I think I'm a little bit indifferent. And I'm going to explain. Okay, so I think it depends on the kind of relationship you have with your exes. It depends on how the breakup, went. Like, take for instance, if you break up on a good note, probably you guys really like each other, you used to like each other, and for one reason or the other, you find out that you're not compatible. Like, you guys cannot do this, you can't go ahead with this. And you break up and you're still friends. I've heard of people who are friends with their exes and they're like, you know what, we're good friends. We talk about things and all. Although it's not advisable to talk about some certain things when it comes to relationship with your ex.
To open up some.
You get. So if you're on a good note, if you guys are still friends, take for instance, this is someone who is your family friend. You guys now broke up. The family will not end now. The family friendship will not end. You still, one way or the other, you still communicate. Do you understand? They'll still come to your house. You still go to their house and all. So someone like that, I can invite them to my party. The broadcast message will definitely get to them. Like, you guys are invited. So if I send a broadcast message, you guys can come. But in a case where you did not separate on a good note, which is not advisable, if you're going to separate with anybody, let's be on a very good note, because you don't know who would help you or who would link you up with your helper. So if you did not separate on a good note, or you know that you would not have a healthy relationship with that ex, why bring the person in because of culture? When person has say, if you know you don't want this, how do they say that thing?
If you know you're not agreeing to the joining of brother or sister, you don't say that's what somebody will now do.
I'll stand up there, I want to use the toilet.
And then I have to ask, brother, are you trying to say you're not agreeing to this? And no, I just want to use it.
that you cannot keep a healthy relationship, or if you're not in a healthy relationship with your exes, do not. And if you know you cannot avoid temptation, or you're not strong enough to overcome temptation, why is that?
That was where I was going to take my answer from, because I've seen people invite their exes and one thing led to another, and
Become friends again.
Yes.
And all cozy.
Yes, thank you. And marriage itself, when you're doing the ceremony itself, there's this emotion it brings about. You understand? So when you see these people, you begin to, sometimes it might just come in your head like, I remember when I was this person, I remember that I said we planned having this kind of wedding. So one way or the other, and if the guy is one very cocky guy, he will come and maybe say, I want to have a dance with you, and begin to tell you some things that, remember how we're planning to have this kind of wedding.
Watch Nollywood. I'm serious. You see those
and then they begin to say all those things, and then before you know it, you're all getting, the emotions are building up, and before you know it, it's another story that we're hearing. So for me, whether we are friends, whether I bang the door on you when I'm stepping out, or I don't bang the door on you, I can't invite you to my wedding. I'm sorry.
Yes, indifferent.
I can't invite you, even if, except for maybe family friend, like he said. But even at that, gone, family friend, please just.
Like, but if can you don't come with Tunji when you're coming?
Yeah, right. Yes, please, can you not do that? Yeah, but I don't know. Next is my wedding, man. No. It's just myself and my husband. Can't be able to buy. Thank you.
Baby.
So another one I want to ask you. Well, I don't know if I don't really have the story pertaining to this one, but there are sometimes that. Well, I think I have a little, but not really a real story like that. When you're in school and there's this guy that's trying to
Check it.
Yeah, and it's like, let's meet somewhere, and you're telling your friend, babes, if this thing doesn't go well, I beg, I will fake, I'll just fake calling you, just agree that. Or like in 10 minutes, if I don't call you, please can you call me? Or you just have a way of telling your friend that if I do this thing, or while I'm on this date or whatever it is with this guy, if I send you a message, just know that I want the date to
the zero code.
Yeah, just so how do you cut your own short? Like you go on a date, like how do you cut it short? What's the story you give the guy?
A very weird person. Okay, so this is I feel like I'm going to cast myself. So the next date I'm going, person is like,
for me.
Okay, so for me, I think, let me just give an example. An instance of one time that I went on a date with this particular guy.
Yeah, you cast yourself.
I'm sorry.
Be exposed.
I'm sorry.
Brother, take notes.
If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. But it wasn't that bad. So there is something I learned in school, the zero code. So the zero code is when you're on a date with a guy and you want to leave. Probably it's boring, it's talking jargons, and you want to leave. You can easily flash your friend and say, "Let me please call me." Yeah. Once you do that, they call you up and you guys just pick up your story. I'm like, really? Oh, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Well, I'm not feeling so well. I'm so sick. So there was this guy I went to the date with. This particular guy was so trying. Like I literally started the conversation, continued the conversation.
So you were talking to
I was in the
yourself.
conversation.
So you practically
everything was just doing was
answering yourself.
Everything was just doing was wow.
What is wowing? Why is not siren?
And went to watch a movie. When you go on a movie date, once you're done, you get to know how the person is when you're talking about the movie. Probably you're doing a movie review, or you guys are just talking about that in general. Or so we went on after watching the movie, went downstairs to have ice cream. So not to me, but I just started conversation. We're staring at each other. Uncle, can we look at each other? So I started conversation, and I was feeling sleepy. I was so tired. I was exhausted. I was just so tired. I just picked my phone and I was just like, I was pretending to fiddle with the phone. Actually, I was actually fiddling with the phone because there was nothing to do. I just picked one of my friends and I just, there and there, I just picked up one story. Funny enough, when we now go to do the car, it was like, okay, let me just drop you off. When we got to the car, this car did not start to me.
That's another no.
I was just like,
we don't have to start calling people to come push. You can push and start.
I was like, you know what? Let me just try.
Let me just go my own.
I just did the next post. And I just had to leave because it was extremely.
So you left.
That was
to push and start the car.
I don't know if you
Oh my god.
But I had to leave. Actually, because it was not into it. Like I felt at the end.
He also wasn't feeling it.
Yes, I
It
felt
wasn't
so many times I found out that it was someone, someone just to handle it. And after that we became friends, and I told him, I said, guy, you will not get a job to continue like this. Like you will not get it.
You told him straight.
Yeah, because we became friends. Like friends. So I said it right. You're not going to say anymore. You're so boring. I was talking alone.
Maybe you
Like,
should be helping him out with questions to ask.
even when you try to go, I'm sorry for saying this, but actually it's that. I'm sorry.
I'm sure the guy will not be playing that.
I'm sorry. If I've ever done anything to you like that, I'm sorry. Sincerely.
Okay, so this next question, I saw it's
You don't say your own.
have I not answered mine?
No.
But you're the guest.
I'm sorry, that it's your show, we're doing it together.
So what do? I just gave example. I told you of myself now, like in school, when I was explaining. So we're going on dates, like this guy says, oh damn, let's meet somewhere. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, cool, no problem. And I tell my friend that babes, I'm going out with this guy. Please, if in 30 minutes you don't hear from me, or I don't send a message that I am fine, please call me and just tell me that something is happening in the hostel. Like you need me as an ASAP. I'm out of there. But if I send you a message and I tell you I am fine, then don't bother. But if I don't send you any message, just call me up as in immediately. Like you waited 30 minutes, that means I hasn't sent anything. Just call me and just tell me that, babes, something is happening. There's roll call. Just fake something. Just call me. Let me just get out of this place. Then that's that for school. Then outside school, what did I think I just come out straight. I didn't, like, there was this guy I went out with. I didn't bother telling anybody anything. When he got to a point, I'm like, guy, let's stop. There's no point having this conversation. Let's just go home.
My God.
Let's just go home. And I'm like, would you like to split? Like, if you're bothered about that one, I can split.
You can always go Dutch.
Yes, let's just go. There's no point. Because it was more like when I'm saying something, he's repeating what I'm saying. I'm saying this, like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, no, she go, boy. Oh, Benny, see, let's go. There's no point having this conversation anymore. Would you like to split? Yes, okay, I don't mind. If no, let me just go. But that was, and I think that was the end. Alright, till I come your way again, stay happy and do not let anyone deprive you of your joy. I love you. Stay blessed.